Sixth-ranked Alabama travels to Baton Rouge to take on number 10 LSU. Under Coach Saban, the Crimson Tide are 12-4 against the Tigers, including a 6-1 record in Baton Rouge. Alabama has won the last 5 in Death Valley by an average of 19 points, including a 29-0 win in 2018 and a 55-10 dominating victory in the last matchup in Baton Rouge in 2020. This has become one of the most important rivalries in college football. Both teams have been ranked in 14 out of the last 16 matchups, and either Alabama or LSU has been ranked in the top 5 in every one of those. And the two even faced off for the national championship during the 2011 season, with the Tide winning their 14th national championship with a 21-0 victory. Brian Kelly is in his first season as head coach at LSU, but he's no stranger to Coach Saban and the Crimson Tide. Kelly has faced Coach Saban in Alabama twice as a head coach, both times at Notre Dame, and both times in the college football playoffs, and both times the Tide dominated the Fighting Irish. Alabama defeated Notre Dame 42-14 in 2013 for the Crimson Tide's 15th national championship, their third in 4 years. Alabama then defeated Notre Dame 31-14 in the Rose Bowl in 2020, as the Tide went on to win their 18th national championship with a 52-24 win over Ohio State. LSU enters the matchup 6-2, ranked 10th in the college football playoff rankings. LSU opened the season with a 24-23 loss to Florida State, but since then, their only blemish has been a 40-13 loss to Tennessee in Week 6. LSU's best win was their last one, as the Tigers upset 7th-ranked and undefeated Ole Miss 45-20. In that upset win over the Rebels, quarterback Jaden Daniels was magnificent. The transfer from Arizona State completed 21 of 28 passes for 248 yards and 2 touchdowns. If that wasn't enough, he also rushed 23 times for 121 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns, as Daniels was honored as the SEC Offensive Player of the Week. Daniels is the only quarterback in the SEC to rank in the top 10 in both passing and rushing. In his last 2 games, Daniels has accounted for 11 touchdowns, as LSU scored 45 in wins over Florida and Ole Miss. Along with Daniels, the Tigers have 2 running backs that average over 5.5 yards per carry. On the receiving end, Jeray Jenkins leads the team with 5 touchdown receptions, while Malik Neighbors leads the Tigers with 455 receiving yards. Kayshon Boutte has stepped up in his last 2 outings, combining for 10 receptions for 158 yards. One area the Tigers have had trouble with this season is protecting the quarterback. LSU is 13th in the SEC and 117th in the nation in sacks against, allowing 26 on the year. It's a great opportunity for Will Anderson Jr. and the Alabama defense to get pressure on Daniels and throw off the rhythm of the LSU offense that has scored 45 points each in their last 2 games. LSU is 5th in the SEC in total defense and scoring defense, allowing just over 21 points per game. Leading the Tigers defensively is defensive end B.J. Ojulari, as he leads the team with 6 tackles for loss and 4 sacks, and has been named SEC Defensive Lineman of the Week twice this season. Kickoff is scheduled for 6 o'clock. The game will be broadcast on ESPN. Reporting from the Crimson Tide Production Studios inside Bryant-Denny Stadium, I'm Christopher England with Tide TV.